Public schools versus homeschools has become the #1 educational question for many families over the past 30 years. The large public high school, complete with lockers and social cliques, is an American icon. No less than an icon is the kindergarten classroom with its bright colors, wall posters, carpet and primary colors, and miniature furniture. However, since the 1980s, many families have rejected that icon in favor of schooling their children at home. In fact, some recent news reports claim that there has been a 75% increase in homeschooling in the past 8 years. I agree more with the public schooling just because I think it is very important for kids to learn people and public skills. Not only that, but if they are homeschooled, they don't make friends, they don't have that daily interaction like most public schools do. They also adapt more fully to social surroundings and have habits being around other children. For younger kids, like in preschool, kindergarten, and also first, they learn to play with others and can learn to share. Whereas if kids are homeschooled, they don't have the advantage of other kids to interact with. This is why I truly agree that public schools are more better and a better decision not only for parents but for kids as well. I understand that bullying and other stuff like gangs are also a problem in public schools. But if they are involved in extracurricular activities, those are a lot of help. Basketball, softball, baseball, tennis, soccer, or even academic activities can be offered to public schools. Students, for them to have other things to do outside of the school work, to me, which is a good idea. Most say homeschooling is better simply because the safe environment that there is at home, which is something I think is completely absurd. I do agree that if the child is having personal issues like suicidal thoughts or actions, they should definitely be pulled out of school. But for as I would say, stupid reasons, like because they aren't starting in a sport, because they're failing in class, or simply because they would rather them be at home than in a public school, at some point, kids have to learn to hold their own and also be able to depend on themselves rather than fully dependent on parents or guardians. Public schooling not only helps in just the personal interaction part of living and being a kid, but also learning to be an independent person on their own. This comes in the stage of them being in middle school and even as early as 5th grade. Most public schools can be close to home, some letting the kids walk home or giving them a reason to ride a bike to and from school, helping them develop independent traits. Giving the kids more and more to do and more responsibilities to make for them to be more independent people and independent students in and out of the classroom. This is why I strongly agree that public schools are for kids and are a better choice than homeschooling.